It's in professional use.
All right. Okay. So here we are in the middle of the Black Forest in Germany.
Not very black,
Not very black.
but it is a forest. It is indeed a forest.
I'm here with Noah. Say hi, Noah.
Hi, Noah.
Good job, Noah.
Oh, I killed it. Hello, viewers. Welcome
So-
to Germany.
So I want to talk about abortion.
All right, let's talk about killing them babies. I'm just kidding. Let's
man.
taled about pro-choice and pro-life.
Pro-choice and pro-life. So yeah, there's two positions, right? You can either be pro-choice or pro-life. Pro-choice.
Allegedly two positions, yes.
Pro-choice means that you value the choice of a woman to not. You value the choice of a woman not to have her body used by anybody else.
Correct.
Where she gets to make the decisions whether she wants to have a baby or not.
Correct.
Do you agree with that?
I do, and it goes even beyond having a baby. It's a woman's choice if she wants to make money with her body. It's a woman's choice if she wants to. It's a human's choice what they want to do with their body. It's up to them. Individualism. I'm into that.
That's right. I like that. But let's stick to abortion. So
It's no one else's job to tell you what you can do with your body but yourself.
right. But then there's the other problem. Then there's the other position, which is pro-life, which says that a baby once conceived, or maybe soon after, but generally it's once conceived.
Once conceived, they believe, and that's not
will
wrong
grow, if left alone, will grow into a human being.
That is 100% true.
And no human being has the right to kill another.
Also true.
So therefore we have two conflicting,
It's a dilemma.
what if you could have an abortion without killing the baby?
Sounds like we're starting an infomercial. I like it. There's got to be a better way.
There's got to be a better way.
There's got to be a better way. And guess what? There is. When there is.
So, yeah, just imagine if you could have an
best of both
abortion,
worlds.
if you could stop a pregnancy, that we maybe won't call it an abortion anymore,
And,
but we stop a pregnancy
and
whenever
still save
the
the baby.
woman, but the baby lives. Or, at the very least, we don't change the status of the baby.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just a baby still.
It's still a potential human being. Now so there's two ways to do it. One way is, in my opinion, what you'd do is you'd start it after the heartbeat.
I believe, yes. So I believe that's 4 weeks.
Is that 4 weeks? Is that all?
4 or 6, I can't remember.
I thought it was longer than that. But anyways,
Maybe it's 4 months. I might be wrong.
yeah, I don't think it's 4 months.
I don't
think
know.
it's.
I've never had
I
to
think
think,
it's something
I've never
6
had
to
to think
8
about
weeks.
getting pregnant, so I've never had to think about getting.
Anyway, so after the heartbeats, what you could do is take the baby out gently and put the baby in a artificial womb.
Yeah.
And which is basically a plastic bag that you pump in nutrients, and you pump in the
What is it?
well, you put them in embryonic fluid,
Womb
and then
fluid. That's the word for it. Embryonic fluid.
Right.
Yeah, I was just gonna say the tummy juice. Tummy juice.
So you take the baby in the tummy juice.
Correct.
And then through the umbilical cord, you pump blood, you pump nutrients, you pump everything the baby needs.
We apologize for all the advanced science of the terms we're using in this blog. For those who don't keep up, we're talking about the, could you use the layman term you just said? The,
Tummy juice.
yeah, no, the other one.
I don't remember what the
No,
other
yeah,
one
but
was.
the stuff that a baby eats, you just make itself a little makeshift home on the outside after you have removed the embryo from the potential mother.
Right. So, and then the baby can thrive in there and grow in there, and without that mother,
And
maybe
even
another
better,
mother,
and make the adoption process easier.
and the adoption process could start from there. The
Without the
other
mother.
way, without the mother,
But that's a lot easier.
right?
A lot cheaper too.
So, but what happens when the baby, but before the heartbeat, there's another way you could stop the pregnancy without killing the baby, or without changing the status of the baby.
You gotta do it like Star Wars with liquid nitrogen, you know what I mean? Put it in a frozen thing of carbonite.
Well, that's exactly right.
Is that exactly your idea?
Not quite carbonite,
but close. I'm close, right? I'm close.
So we already do frozen embryos.
Yeah,
so
cryogenically frozen, yeah.
we take embryos, we take sperm and an egg, we bring them together in a petri dish, and then we
create
freeze the embryos.
Yeah.
And some of those embryos have remained frozen for 4 or 5 years or more, and later been implanted into a woman and come out with fine babies.
Yeah.
So why couldn't we do the same thing? If a woman is pregnant before the heartbeat, they pull that embryo out, and we put it in and we isolate it. We find it. That's the hard part, and then we put it in one of these petri dishes, just like the other frozen embryos, and we freeze it.
And also on top of that, I know for a fact a lot of barren couples pay I won't even say top dollar, they pay a lot of money to have one of these embryos put inside of them to have a baby. So why not make it worth the mother's time to humanely deal with the pregnancy by giving them a cut of what exactly.
The other cool thing about that is when you take the baby, when you take the fetus, at this point I wouldn't call it a baby, but if you take the fetus out of the womb at this point, then you haven't changed the status. No. It's still exactly the same status. The heart isn't beating still.
It's a seedling.
Yeah, the heart isn't beating still, Bill. It still has the potential to be a human being.
A dormant, fertilized seed.
Exactly. That's what it is.
Yeah. And
so imagine the political implications of doing this. I mean, to me, what's the difference between the Democrats and the Republicans?
Abortion.
This is the biggest difference between them.
Both of them don't have a problem with gay marriage. Both of them don't have a problem with taxation. There is a difference on abortion, though. Yeah,
that's one of the biggest differences. And for a lot of people, there's like many of my family. Yeah. That is the single most important thing that they look for. That is the guy pro-choice, or is the guy
number one thing that comes up at the Thanksgiving table.
Yeah.
At the Thanksgiving table, that's the first thing to come up.
Yeah. So this would, I think, bring the country together. And this, I think, is the solution we need to do.
I feel it would, I personally think that if we take this big step, it would also create a nice little industry that's more humane than the current adoption process we have. Which is not very great for children because, you know, there's attachment and whatnot. So I think this is it's more than just the pro-life, pro-choice thing. I think this could also solve other societal issues we have, such as children without parents, because more parents will have children that they're not intending on raising when they could just do this and save the kid for someone who does want to raise it.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
All right. With that, we're back to our car now, so we're gonna sign off.
Checking out.
All right.
Take it real.